Whoa, hey there, hi there, hold there, cheese bags. It's us from the Stoning Rolls. Dave, Lee, and me, Aristotle. And Lee,
we did it.
It looks like you're recovering from a bout of intense laughter or crying. I don't know.
It's been a very emotional morning.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's been so many things going on.
Sick.
Are you still sick? Is anybody sick? I woke up with the cold sweats the other day. I was in the middle of the night. You ever wake up just wet and you're in bed? I mean,
be more
you're just
specific.
You're hot,
please.
but you're cold. You ever feel that way? Does that ever happen to you?
Yes.
Are you Katy Perry?
Yeah, and you're wet and you're sweaty.
You're hot, then you're cold,
and you're hot,
and you're
and
wet,
you're cold,
then you're
and then
you're
twisted,
old.
and you're bopping.
and then Snoop Dogg walks in and just drops a verse out of nowhere.
I have had that happen.
Does that ever happen to you?
That's actually a pretty common occurrence around here.
This is a true wake and bake episode.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Good Friday morning, gentlemen.
The rest of the day is just so it's gone.
Shot.
There's why try anymore, right?
I think that's well, for me, since it's my birthday tomorrow, I'm just dropping that there. I'm excited because after the show, it's just birthday weekend, and all bets are off.
Oh, are you gonna do a pancake birthday cake again?
Oh, that's a darn tootin' good idea. Because I usually go to the Griddle Cafe on my birthday. Actually, that you just reminded me. Maybe
could you get like a shot of syrup?
Basically,
throw one back for your birthday.
I should go upstairs and talk to Mrs. Butterworth about that for a second. But that's they have those giant pancakes at Griddle Cafe. You ever see them? They're the size of Stony Spike. Good morning,
Stony Spike. Good morning.
Hey,
thank you. Those pancakes are flying saucers. They're the most giant thing. I usually eat about 1/4 of it. But last year I brought it home, and then I actually bought frosting. And I sliced up the pancake and I stacked it and I iced it, and it was a pancake cake for my birthday.
Birth pancake.
Oh, I can't believe it's been a year since that legendary time.
I know. I can't believe it's been a year since my birthday.
Since your birthday, it's been a year.
I might have to make pancakes tomorrow in your honor.
We will be making pancakes.
Hey,
Please
Sandra.
Do.
Good
evening, Sandra.
Hello, Sandra. Welcome.
Cheese bags.
Oh yeah. What's
it going to be? Soundboard.
Yeah, is that in the soundboard yet? Cheese bags.
It is now.
We got two reads on
that in there. Yeah, we do. I'll isolate it. I'll boost it.
What a time to be
what
cognizant.
Lee, you were
week.
Lee, can we talk about what you did last week?
The second week.
Yeah, I mean, we can't go into a lot of detail, but I am a giant movie star now.
Mr. Movie.
Wait, you were in a movie? Was it
with
real Bruce
movie.
Willis? Was it with Samuel L. Jackson?
No.
What movie was this?
It's a movie called House of Ashes. It's a horror movie. It's going to be amazing. I can't really go into detail about it. They're still filming. I got my part done in and out.
That's cool. In and out. Is that a clue?
No, God, no.
It's a burger movie.
That's just what's on my mind.
Burgers?
Elevated. It's the story of In and Out. By the way, my idea. No one make that. That's my idea.
That hasn't been. Has that not been done?
I feel like they should. They have to.
They did one
the
of
one
McDonald's.
With the founder, right?
Yeah.
With, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
In and Out is from like 1948 or something. I thought it would have been from like the 80s, but it's from like the 40s. It's that old.
You can tell.
We might have mentioned this before, but like there are like Bible verses under the cups in and Out.
I know.
It'll say like 3:16.
Oh yeah.
Here's so this is a thing. Like I don't go to Chick-fil-A because of their practices outside of the fried chicken arena.
I only go on Sundays. They're closed on Sundays.
They're closed on Sundays. But In and Out, I haven't necessarily heard of any like wrongdoings that company does. If anything, I've heard the opposite. So I feel like I give them the pass. Also, they're putting it on the bottom, which is kind of sneaky, and I appreciate the sneakiness of it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they kind of it's under the radar. It's just a very. I mean, how will you just stumble upon that if you're not already like knowledgeable
for it?
David Hasselhoff is the first person who discovered it. He was
he
just
dropped
on
his
the floor.
He was already down there.
He looked up underneath.
Oh my God! And he saw it as a sign. It actually helped him for quite a bit.
It did. It cured
Speaking
it.
of David
was the sign he needed.
Hasselhoff, Lee, is that a segue for what you wanted to talk about?
I have no idea. What are we doing?
The Knight Rider.
Lee, you've been preparing for the show.
Yeah,
you know.
Harry,
Yeah.
you are a huge Knight Rider fan.
I am the biggest Knight Rider
I
fan.
love Boy Meets World. That's a known fact. We talk about it every episode.
Yes, indeed.
Did you know that the principal of Boy Meets World, Mr. Feeney, is the voice of Kit in Knight Rider?
I didn't know that. I've actually got. Well, I've got a David Hasselhoff story and a Boy Meets World story, actually, but I didn't know that. Oh wait, does Mr. Feeney have a mustache? Because I didn't really watch.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I know the actor you're talking about, but I didn't know he was in Boy Meets World, which is.
Whoa!
Which you already had another crazy connection with Boy Meets World too.
Yeah,
I did.
Go back to episode 2, I believe, where we go into the connection.
Though, yes, if you want to
see
that's
cross
the biggest
promote.
throwback.
We do
That's
a cross
the biggest
promote.
throwback I've done.
that is a good idea. Shout out.
That is pretty wild, though.
To Ryder and Shiloh Strong, actually, a couple of friends of mine that I didn't know. Look, I'm name dropping, but because it's relevant. But
pick it up.
The thing about that is, I was friends with them already for about 3 years. And by friends, I mean every social gathering, like every couple months, it was like the same group of like half a dozen or so people. We'd play like Settlers of Catan and stuff. And it turns out they would tell me, hey, we're working on Girl Meets World. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Great. Yeah, we all work in this industry.
Well, because, you work in different shows and movies.
So I just figured that was that. And then they were like, well, we're writing and directing. I'm like, that's amazing. Good job, fellas. And like I was Googling one time because I was editing something about Boy Meets World. And then I'm like, was Ryder and Alex, they're married, on the red carpet here? And I was just like page after page and I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember him from the show, which is, that's a weird thing to happen. It feels like a Mandela effect is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that happen?
Crazy.
Has this ever happened to you?
That hasn't happened. David Hasselhoff, I feel like we talked about this already. David Hasselhoff saved my life during the earthquake.
Yes.
So, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's the David Hasselhoff story.
There is this crazy web of connections that all of us have.
Yes. It's such a small world.
And I'm forming a cult right now. This is our symbol.
That is the symbol.
It's the web, the stoning rolls, web of connection.
The web of
Give
chaos.
Me your money, cheese bag.
My David Hasselhoff. My David Hasselhoff story is this. I used to go to the House of Blues on Easter because they would have like a gospel Sunday brunch and it was like fun and hip, like all the kids were doing it. We'd go like each year, and one year I was on the buffet line standing next to none other than Michael Knight himself, Mr. Baywatch, David Hasselhoff, Mr. Burger on the floor, and we're about the same height. He's pretty tall. He's a pretty tall guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
He brought down the wall in
tall.
Germany.
Yeah.
Dave, what's your Hasselhoff story?
Yeah, tell us.
The only one I have is when I filmed some of it was like a top 100 funniest commercials or something like that, and they have the bits in between, and we filmed the bit with Hasselhoff and the Old Spice guy.
Yeah,
Isaiah. What's his name? Isaiah, I think.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Mustafa. Mustafa, I think is his name.
Yeah. And
that
he
guy's
was
legendary.
He was fine, but I do remember I was standing on an apple box with the camera on my shoulder filming David Hasselhoff because he is quite tall.
He's a tall guy. That's what we know about him. He's tall. He likes hamburgers, no matter where they are.
He likes alcohol and hamburgers. And we shouldn't be laughing. It's terrible. But
it's terrible. Look, David Hasselhoff, he's had a lot of fortune in his life. He was on a hit series that didn't make any sense.
Multiple
hit series that didn't make any sense, and is, by the way, David Hasselhoff is the most watched person in television history. So that's something to be. There's something to be said about that, which is
yeah. What is the deal?
How about that?
How about that?
Just close it off.
Crazy, pretty wild.
You learn something new every day.
Didn't know
Moving
that.
on to
Think
something
about,
else.
like
Moving on
the
to something else.
ridiculousness of Baywatch.
That it was
Like somehow they turned a show about lifeguards, like, but they're like they're not just lifeguards. No. They're like police officers too. They're doing crazy stuff with that shit.
Yeah. They took some liberties.
But they had to run to whatever they were doing, and it was in slow motion.
Well, the sand's hot.
What was their actual job?
You don't want your feet to burn.
They were lifeguards.
They were, but I felt like they were
What
cops.
was their job? Beach. I think their job was beach.
Their job was just beach. Yeah.
We beach. Where's beach? Were they cops?
Their job was beach.
That were swimming cops? Like swimming cops?
No, that's a show. Swimming cops.
Cops who swim.
Watch and then on their off time, they do water polo.
Actually,
always in the water.
Yeah, the whole show they're always swimming.
It's so wrinkly.
It's just so wrinkly.
Just their uniforms are stuck.
Somebody's gonna win a prosthetic award, makeup award.
It's just so wrinkly.
For swim cops.
I could just see their hat.
Can
their
you
hats
imagine
have a
getting an Oscar for swim cops for the makeup?
They got like little,
You'd never be like. You'd always have to explain it.
Swim
no
cops.
matter, you have to explain every part, including how you got like the Oscar.
Every single character looks like the melting man from RoboCop by the end of the season.
This season on Swim Cops. Swim Cops. Half the frame is just always like just water. Just Swim Cops. Hey, I'm taking this to Internal
Affairs though in front of the actors.
Sometimes
so the actors behind you just have to act like this, like they're in water.
That's what they
Swim cops.
Of this, can we film a swim cops spec?
I think,
my goodness!
Listen, nobody better steal this idea. If they do, we have a record of us coming up with it.
Yeah.
I love Swim Cops. I'm already watched 5 seasons in my head of Swim Cops.
My favorite show.
It's a great show. Knight Rider, though, that's also another show that doesn't make any sense. Guy solves crimes with a talking car, and the only way the guy solves crimes is because he's handsome. That's it. He's got the ability of handsome.
Yeah.
And, like, it's literally every scene, people are like, woo, you're handsome.
Whoa.
And he's like, tell me where they hid the money. And that's it. That's the whole show.
Or my car will talk to you.
Or you'll have to talk to my car.
My car will judge you harshly and loudly.
The car was they were in love, by the way. It was a love affair.
It was a sexual thing.
It really was, because Kit would get jealous every time girls would flirt with Michael. Michael would be talking to some beautiful woman, actor, at the 80s actors. Everybody had excellent hair. You got to watch the show. It's on Netflix.
Dave can't take this conversation.
Whoa,
Dave's bailing.
I saw that. I know. I'm here.
I know.
I know.
And Kit would always be like this, Michael, we have a problem to solve. And then Michael's like, hang on, Kit. I'm macking with these ladies. And then Kit would like open a door and knock him in the butt and be like, get in the car. We're leaving.
We should film our own Knight Rider where he really is jealous and starts like framing these women for murder.
At my college, we did an awards show every year for all like the creative parts of the school, and so there was a class you could sign up for and make the little entertainment portions like in between the awards and everything, like the little skits. And we did one called Freshman Buick one time, and it was a similar thing where the car was talking and kind of like a sidekick, but it's like doing like keg stands and like doing all like stereotypical like college, like it's a party thing.
How'd you get the car to do
that? Training, good training.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you had a car trainer on set.
Yeah,
those are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever heard of Turbo Teen? Do you know Turbo Teen?
You're talking to the Turbo Teen.
Turbo Teen?
Okay, Turbo Teen was a guy who could turn. He was a kid. It was a cartoon in the 80s, and he was a kid. He was a teen. He could turn into an actual working vehicle. Look, Turbo Teen, that was a real thing. The best part is like his butt turns into like the taillights.
Stop talking about the teen's butt.
Wait, look. It's a cartoon teen. It's not a real
teen. Terrible cartoon. No
his
wonder
mouth turns into
not
the grill
on to this day.
His mouth does turn into the grill.
Well, that makes sense, obviously.
Yeah, if you're doing a car.
That's just anatomically correct.
Yeah.
Turbo Teen.
Well, we've seen it.
It's the back end that I think.
It's amazing. It's incredible. It's remarkable. How does he
do it?
Can
I see that one more time?
Some cartoonist with a weird fetish like drew this opening and then sold it.
Let's just take a. Okay, I see it now.
You see the kid
in
the car now?
I see now. Yeah, I see how.
See, it turns into.
I see how we got there.
Let me guess.
Teen.
A pastor drives it.
Wait, hold on a second. Is that I would say a Catholic priest probably.
Is that?
It's really you know. Yeah, we're bashing the Catholic Church and.
Yeah, we are.
Here, speaking of that, Lil Nas X, he's doing these controversial things lately. I think it's funny. I find his it's amusing.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Did you see the new thing where he's like drinking little? He's eating wafers and drinking the wine dressed like Jesus at a church. Listen, I'm just reporting the news. I'm not making it up. But
I haven't seen that one. I saw the one where he's crucified and they're like raising the cross.
There's one like related to Turbo Teen. He's crucified and then he transforms into like a giant transformer. He's like, and it's pretty smart. I mean, you want that in your crucifix?
What would Jesus do? I think he would turn into a transformer, probably.
Yeah.
What would Jesus Optimus Prime do?
What Jesus should have done?
What Jesus should have done?
WJSP.
He should have turned into a turbo.
What he should have done was turn into a
yeah. Wait, what does that bracelet even say? Oh, it's what Jesus should have done.
Oh my God. We could make so much money on apparel right now. Nobody take this. This is a gold mine of ideas, this episode.
We're on fire today.
We haven't even gotten into some of this stuff. Me and Lee were talking about pre-roll.
That was a lifetime ago, Dave. I don't even know.
I don't remember any of it. Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, the rise of fascism.
Oh, that's a good. Wait.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The rise of fascism.
A micro topic. Yeah.
Somehow the rise of fascism turned into a conversation about David Hasselhoff.
Yes. Well, he brought down communism in Berlin. David Hasselhoff. There you go. See?
All right.
Several things can be quotation in that. He brought down communism.
Listen, if you've ever heard his version of I can't fight this feeling deep inside of me,
Ooga Chaco. Actually, I'm sorry I did that. That seems insensitive. I don't know if it is.
We don't know. You'll find out. The internet will let you know.
I mean,
somebody will be upset.
Fantastic song, but
yeah. Are we still upset about the Berlin Wall? We still, I think we are, technically. But can we make jokes about it? Maybe a little bit. But
considering
we'll figure it out.
the future Republican wants that scenario at our southern border, gets hard thinking about a wall with people with guns. And did you hear the leaked audio of Greg Abbott, governor of Texas, Republican scumbag, about talking about how he wants to essentially, that's his full name by law.
It says it on his desk.
It's his God-given name. So he's just rising to his name. He was caught on tape talking about how he would prefer to be shooting the illegal immigrants who are crossing over the border, but they can't because the Biden administration would charge them for murder. He literally said that on tape. Like, these are the people we're talking about. These are monsters.
The definition of
these are monstrous people, and we need to make sure that they can't take over. And they're close
what
to
are you
it,
saying?
so fun.
So what a-hole Abbott is saying is, I would like to murder, but I don't want to be charged with it. This is what he's
the classic, fragile male thing of, I'd like to be able to do whatever the hell I want, but how dare they threaten to hold me accountable for it?
I find that interesting because a lot of stuff that people qualify as like alpha male, so people would look at Greg Abbott and be like, alpha male behavior. No, that's actually childish behavior. That is a baby who's throwing tantrums about things and wanting to do whatever they want. So that is an interesting.
Your whole pack killed.
He's just a weak will baby. Man.
He's a widow baby. Widow baby. Abbott. He really is.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's going to get interesting, folks. It's going to get interesting.
Closing arguments in the Trump trial.
Yeah, fuck that guy. It's been past a minute, so YouTube won't get us in trouble. We can say fuck now.
Nice.
It's 5 minutes. Well, you can't say fuck in the first 5 fucking minutes, but now.
Well, fuck that.
Now children can't be paying attention. Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
Well,
but then all bets are off after that? That's crazy.
Yeah, you can show straight up pornography. No, I don't think you can.
You could shoot people at the border.
You can shoot people on Fifth Avenue, and your polls will keep rising.
You just gotta get through 5 ads now. 5 unskippable ads.
Unskippable. Oh man, the fucking ads.
They are just adding up.
We don't have ads.
There's too many ads. We didn't have ads way back in the day, and also back in the day, if an ad started, you could refresh the page, and it would just start the video. But,
wait,
I do love that. My main job is creating ads. And then
you're just complaining about
not liking that I have to watch them.
Dave,
ads
guilty.
Are the worst.
Yeah.
Also, my main bread and butter the last few years has been.
I'm all about the money that ads pay to the people working on them. I just don't think we should.
I just don't want to
see
them. I just don't think
them.
anybody needs to see them. It's nice. You guys make your things.
Yeah, have
nobody
fun.
has to see them.
Yeah.
No.
So
and if I do have to see them, make it 5 seconds tops.
Yeah.
Although nothing makes me angrier than a 5-second commercial.
Yeah.
Oh,
what the fuck?
They get it all in.
They got it all in. They've found a loophole in the skip system.
Yeah.
How much of that 5 seconds of your life, do you think is how much of 5 seconds of your life is worth?
Thousands.
Because they took it.
I like the writing that they have to do because there's always that minute right when it turns to skip, something in the video is trying its hardest to make you not notice that it's skippable now. So when in the previews and all the writing, they have to figure out 3.5 seconds in, we've got to hit them with something big.
Yeah. If these algorithms really knew what they were doing, every commercial for me would be you get free weed if you stick around to the end of the commercial, and then that's
you say that as fast as you can. Yeah,
and it doesn't matter how many times I don't get free weed, I will watch the commercial just in case I get free weed.
But the whole design of the commercial is to battle being skipped, instead of I don't know, it's weird.
But that first 5 seconds could be hey, before you hit that skip button, you could get all the free weed you want, and then
I'm not skipping.
Yeah,
free what? Skip. What? Wait, go keep.
Exactly.
You know,
that is. I have noticed that, Dave. I have noticed that people try to get it in under that wire to keep you watching.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks ago, I watched like a minute and a half of an ad because I was like, I got hooked.
Where's the weed?
and I didn't get any weed.
Brave. So maybe next time.
But maybe the next time they say free weed. But you know what they say about free weed? The only free weed is in a weed trap.
Whacker.
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 The only free weed's in a weed whacker.
That's where they get you.
That's it. Watch
You're
your
gonna get
fingers.
whacked, but yeah,
You're gonna get whacked. Whacked right off.
get weed whacked off.
Speaking of whack, I've been watching The
this
Sopranos again.
This is
I've been rewatching The
this part of the
Sopranos.
episode.
Did you know, Aristotle? It's funny you brought that up 2 days ago.
Well, you brought it up.
as
You
of
said
recording.
whacked.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that kind of whacked.
Oh,
It's 2 days ago, I believe, was the 25th anniversary of when Sopranos premiered.
dang.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. That's so crazy. I can't even
Well,
wrap
we're
my mind
old.
around that. We're old.
We're
So
so
it's
old.
1999, I guess? Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa. That's a 90s show? I would not have thought of it
it's
as a 90s show.
It's a 90s show.
Damn.
Wow. It did. I think Analyze This came out before that, right? Analyze This. Because that's the whole same premise. Analyze This is a mob boss who goes to a psychiatrist. And then Sopranos.
there's Analyze That.
And analyze that.
This, analyze that. You see what they did with that? You see what they did with that?
Did they make a third?
Am I funny to you? Funny, haha?
Did they make a third one?
I think Harold
Analyze those.
Analyze them. Maybe?
Analyze them.
Analyze whatever.
Did you hear about this was a joke, but John Carpenter made a joke about his sequels to They Live. Did you hear about that, Ari?
Was that a joke or was that real? I thought it was real.
I mean, if it's not a joke,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so happy. But the fact that he wants They Live, They Laugh, and They Love to be a trilogy, like,
yes.
I'm so down.
I think he wants to sell it at Target too. Sell the consume. It'll just say
Wall
consume.
Consume.
Yeah.
Oh, great horror movie news, guys. I'm very excited. It was just announced David Bruckner, who did the last Hellraiser, which I thought was a great adaptation.
Yeah.
He's doing the remake of The Blob, which has been talked
Nice.
about on this show.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Oh,
We don't need any
agree.
Blob
Will
movie.
Matt Dillon be in it?
Probably
Or Kevin Dillon?
not.
Was it Kevin Dillon?
That was Kevin Dillon from Entourage.
Yes. One of the Dillons.
I think, like, if they're gonna remake, because let's not forget the Kevin Dillon one was also a remake, and that was a phenomenal movie.
Yeah. Kevin Dillon is a remake of Matt Dillon.
And he's
Also.
a remake. It's a remake within a remake.
Yeah.
If David Bruckner's a good director, I think he's gonna pull it off.
I think so. I mean, I've heard that name. What has David Bruckner directed before? Besides Hellraiser?
He did Hellraiser. He did oh God, of course. Now it's just totally out of my head. Ritual. That's it. Ritual.
Where's your IMDb
Ritual
now?
was fantastic. Did you guys see
Ooh.
Ritual? It's on Netflix. I believe. You should see it.
I haven't seen
That
it.
It was good. I didn't realize he'd. Yeah.
phenomenal. He started the VHS thing with his buds, and that kind of took off. Which I'm not a huge VHS fan, but the stuff they did after VHS was really, really good.
You showed me some of VHS, I think.
Yeah, Hellbound, Southbound. Did you see that movie? That was an anthology movie. He did one of them, and it was just like, oh my God.
What's the VHS thing? Is that a series? I haven't seen that.
VHS is a series of movies, but the first one, it's like a found footage anthology series.
Yeah.
I'd check it out. There's some, like, the thing about the VHS ones is, like, in my opinion, you get one or two really cool things, and then you have to sit through a bunch of terrible stuff. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, did you see like Four Rooms with Quentin Tarantino? Like there was the Four Rooms is a movie from the 90s with Tim Roth, who plays a bellhop in a hotel. And he's the same character throughout the movie, but there are 4 parts of the movie, and in each part of the movie, it's directed by a different director. One's like Robert Rodriguez, one's Quentin Tarantino, and so forth. And some are better than others.
Yeah, some are pretty forgettable. The Tarantino is the most memorable, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I can't remember the Antonio Banderas one with
that
the
was
kids,
where the kids
who light the room on fire.
Yeah, they're like watching the TV.
That one was fun. Who did that? Was that Rodriguez?
That was always
probably.
Yeah, because he always uses his cousins or his niece and nephew or something for
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids, which is classic.
That is classic.
Sylvester Stallone.
Ricardo Montalban. Spy Kids 3D. Come on now. That's so good. That's some good stuff.
We are Spy Kids stands on the Stony Roll.
When you said found footage before, does that still work?
Did.
I feel like whenever someone's like pitching me, they're like, I got this movie idea. Okay, it's a found footage. As soon as they say found footage, I start to get a little bit.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
They're like, that is the hardest genre to pull off, in my opinion, right now, because it is so hard to explain why someone wouldn't just like drop a camera.
Yeah,
like I get the build up, but once the scary shit happens, why is any of it being filmed?
But even with this, even if you suspend that disbelief and just assume that like this person's just trying to get the best footage they can, which they wouldn't obviously, like there's a lot of it like just doesn't make sense logistically either, of like, because there's always some sort of like, it seems like they cut away, or it's like it can't all truly be from one source.
I think with found footage, the if you keep it simple, it's a lot better. Like Creep 1 and Creep 2, in my opinion, best found footage horror movies ever made. There's if you haven't seen them, oh my god, oh
I've seen Creep Show.
So good. Well, Creep Show, don't even get me started on Creep Show. It's I got a poster above my computer.
This guy over here likes Creep Show. In the Blob, there's a similar part in the Creep Show, which is again an anthology film thing. Like the Blob.
The Raft.
That's terrifying. Yeah.
The Raft. Creep Show 2. We're not going to get into the problematic aspects of that entire movie, but we will talk about the Raft.
Yeah.
Oh, Aristotle disappeared. There he is.
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm still here on here. So when it's uploaded, we'll still be here. And you'll still
I don't buy it for a second. I don't buy it. I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, I got to get that sound clip.
Oh, yeah.
Take 2.
I should have got that.
What?
I am dropping sounds in here and there.
Say it again.
Say it again. Well, you know what? We need some sound bites of you, Dave. Not everything can be doing it well.
Which has already been dropped this episode.
Has it really?
Yes.
Oh, when? When was that?
Doing it well.
No one
knows.
Get on speed dial.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a good. Okay, let's do some other sound bites. How about McFly? That's a good one.
That's always good.
Just sound bites. Other movie quotes that you're just.
Okay, how about?
This is the charcuterie of episodes.
Good Home Improvement one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got a. What the hell? We need that.
Oh yeah, is that from Terminator? Remember the guy?
That's from Terminator. Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, how about this one? We got, son, you got a panty on your head.
That's from Raising Arizona.
Yeah,
this is a fun game. We're playing the game now.
Should I see that one too?
Wait,
oh no!
Hold the show.
Oh no! You need to.
Are you what?
What?
You just. Raising Arizona?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's where I started with the Coen Brothers. That was their second movie.
I can't tell you how many times in my life I've had to pretend that I've seen that movie
Every time we shoot something, I reference Raising Arizona.
Just to not like get in a conversation like this.
Every single time there's a moment I go, like that shot in Raising Arizona. And you go, yep, I've heard of Raising Arizona. Yeah. I've seen every moment of it. Let's shoot it just like Raising Arizona.
Yeah. And do I nail it every time somehow?
No, it's never like Raising Arizona.
It's like how I imagine it. It's my interpretation.
It always turns out great. I'm not saying it's not great.
This is my spin on Raising Arizona.
This is my take.
I could just watch it, Stoney. You're right, and I absolutely could. I have very little excuse.
About to beat you up,
even if I have to pay for it, even if it's not streaming.
Oh, you're gonna pay, buddy. You're gonna pay for it.
When I get back in town next week, I will.
We're gonna do a watch along. We'll do a watch along. Also, I want to do big boy camping. God damn it!
Yeah, we got to do big boy camping.
The colder the better. We got a fire pit we're going to rely on for survival.
Where do we do?
That is true.
Dave has a backyard. No, we got to.
We're going to do
not
big
real
boy camping in the backyard.
Big boy camping is backyard, sleeping bags, tents.
We might have to bring
air fryers.
Yeah, a couple air fryers.
Now microphones, cameras. We got to document the whole thing.
We'll do a podcast.
We'll do an entire episode. Big boy camping.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
We'll make s'mores.
Yeah, we make s'mores.
Tell ghost stories.
Yeah. We have a pesky neighbor who sometimes shows up unannounced to tell stories about Nam.
Yeah. They just look over the fence. It's just as much of their face.
Yeah, we never see. Yeah. Cue.
Good Lord. The whole thing was a setup for your sound effect.
What was that, Lee? Perfect. Nice clean take.
I almost blew that one.
Did you get that? That would be a really good one from Dave.
No. Doesn't exist.
Yum, s'mores, Stony Spike, you're coming. You're coming to this. Big boy camping.
It's gonna be great.
By the way, just because it's called big boy camping, everyone's invited.
Yeah, that's a general term.
It's just because we're big boys.
Yeah. Big boys, big girls.
That's got to be attractive when full-grown men go, we're big boys.
We're just a bunch of big boys.
We're just a bunch of big boys.
You could do that TikTok trend. You and Ari could. I could film it from down.
We're big boys. We go camping in the backyard when Dave's wife says we can sleep over.
Yeah.
Can we sleep
when
over?
We get permission from Dave.
We film it from your guys' car up to my backyard.
Yeah, we got sleeping bags and tents.
We're big boys, and we go camping.
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Ray Shaw will bring the firewood. Well, thank you.
Good.
I've always
noticed sound was hot.
I always notice that the fire aspect of camping is funny because everybody's got an opinion on how to build the fire. There's always, I know, I'm always kind of like, hey, as long as you add heat, fuel, and oxygen, you're good.
That sounds like you guys need help making fires.
No, what it sounds like is I'm more of a moral support kind of guy when it comes to camping. You're going to want me there so you don't get too bored.
Right. You're going to want me standing there with a beer telling you how to build the fire.
How to do it, yeah.
I'm not
doing it.
I'll let you say how to build the
Crumple
fire.
Up that wood and throw it in there.
Accidentally trip over a stick and get hurt.
Yeah. I'd be like, I got to put my foot up over here. I'm going to sit down while you build that fire.
I make goofy noises from the woods that sound kind of like Bigfoot having a dump.
But it'll just be me having a dump.
But it'll just me.
Did you guys get back? You're like, did you guys hear that Bigfoot taking a dump?
Bigfoot having a dump back there?
That was crazy. That had nothing to do with me. I
was over
on
there
a hike.
the whole time.
Yeah. That's why I'm all sweaty. I went on a hike.
There's leaves.
But definitely sounded like Bigfoot having a dump.
You guys know, is this poison ivy? I need an answer fast.
I'm itchy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's pretty much what big boy camping's going to be. As soon as I plant poison ivy in the backyard. The problem is I don't know when we started this episode, so I have no idea when it's supposed to be over.
We're doing right now.
I think there's a counter. Oh, we've been
talking for 3 hours. I don't know.
No, we're
1
good.
hour, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. We've
only been streaming for 40 minutes. Come on,
there
guys.
You go. So if you want to watch the full episode with the pre-roll and the roach clip, you can go to Patreon and subscribe, and you get all kinds of bonuses like that. And you get to watch our watch-alongs, which our next watch-along has got to be Raising Arizona or something like that, or
Total Recall.
Total Recall's got to be it, because we got to do the Verhoeven.
Let's do a double. Let's do a double feature.
You want a double feature?
Let's do a double feature.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, but we need.
I'll bring a roll of pizza rolls.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you gotta pay for this somehow.
Yeah. I could kick my family out of the house too. Probably.
Oh, we could do it down there.
Yeah, we could do like a. Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds good.
Although I don't have a recording device, as I said in a studio full of recording devices. I
technically can just bring this setup anywhere I go in the world. So
yeah,
that's great. This is what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then set it up. We'll get it going. We'll have. Hey, Ray.
Anyway.
We love you too, Ray. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Ray.
That's a sweet thing to say. We appreciate
it.
Ray's one of our sweetest cheese bags.
Indeed.
What's a sweet cheese? We got to start coming up with individual cheeses. What's a real sweet cheese? Because Ray's been real Gouda to us.
Oh my gosh. Good. Again. It feels like you've been up practicing.
I was up real early today. I got to think.
You star in one movie, and all of a sudden you get all the best lines.
Yeah. Well, I am a movie star now. I almost wore sunglasses.
And start a party. I was trying to start. I was trying to start like a
Havarti.
Yeah.
Havarti?
Yeah. Have a Havarti. I don't know.
Have a party.
It doesn't get any cheddar than that. Oh.
There we go.
What? Cheddar?
Cheddar. It doesn't get any cheddar.
You're going to have to leave these cheese jokes provolone.
Oh, my God. Give it a Brie-ache.
Yes.
That one,
Dave comes in with a Brie-ache.
Oh. To say the stupidest thing, and then that usually tanks the conversation.
Tango, you did it.
What?
I got
you got me so stunned. I'm walking around like Herman Munster.
I'm not gonna do
Jack.
It. That's not a. You can't.
Munster's a cheese,
but you can't build a whole. You can't build a whole.
I built a whole fictional scenario because I am a creative person.
For a joke.
You're trying to poke holes in his cheese story. I've got nothing. I've got only the holes.
Got holes is what
No, I like that. That was nothing but net. The sound it makes, a Swiss.
Oh.
Again, it seems like
it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll take it.
Like I want to jump to the recipe.
Stretch,
I want to jump to the recipe, Lee. I don't need all the preamble.
I feel bad for all the lactose intolerant listeners.
They're intolerant. They don't like this at all. I'm trying to look up cheeses and come up with puns, and I can't do it.
I've been trying to work with Asiago for the past 5 minutes. I can't.
Asiago.
How are you gonna casually throw Asiago in?
What's another kind of cheese? I'll come up with a pun. I'm a movie star.
You guys ever watched
puns are all I do.
You ever watched Rockfort Files?
Roquefort cheese?
That's a cheese. Listen, it says it's a cheese right here.
Rockfort?
Rockfort. How do you say that?
Rockfort.
It's from England. It's mild.
Oh, then it's pronounced something like Randy.
Roquefort.
Sandra, how do you pronounce that? Are you still watching?
It's from England. You should know.
Because the one thing I know about England, and it's only one thing, is their signs may look like they're spelled one way, but they say something completely different.
She would have to spell it phonetically.
Yeah.
For us to.
That's like Irish. Irish is like a beautiful language. However, the letters
It's like
don't
a beautiful language. It's not an actual beautiful language. But it's kind of like one.
Beautiful. No, Irish is very lilting and beautiful. It's a beautiful language. And when you look at the words, though, the letters don't line up with the sounds as you would think.
Rockfort. Sorry to interrupt.
We were right.
I got really excited. Aristotle was right about the Rockfort files.
When I was a kid, we used to play in a band in my Rockfort. Thank you.
That's like a double. I see. It's clever, but I don't like it.
It's clever.
I love it, is what I'm saying.
I love it. What are some other cheeses?
Well, Monterey Jack.
Oh, well, that's just a cool like motorcycle name
for a rat.
It is.
Ray, the Rockfort Files.
That was pretty good. What was it James Garner? Wasn't that?
James Garner, good man.
You know,
I met him once. I met him once. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was sweet.
What was he like?
Sweet.
The sweet cheese.
He seems tall.
He was tall. He was very old when I met him. Because he was
the
James
cream
Garner.
cheese of the crop?
Cream cheese of the crop.
That's good.
He
led with the cheese joke on that. See, that's
he led with the joke.
Yeah,
that's a brave, bold move. Bold like the smell
bold
of
cheddar. That's some bold cheddar jack Cheez-Its right there.
I mean, this is the most delicious episode I think we've ever done.
I'm so hungry.
Starving. Man.
You gotta eat breakfast before these early episodes, man.
It's a wake and bake episode.
Drive you crazy.
I don't think
wake and bake yourself some breakfast.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Bake yourself some eggs.
Bacon eggs.
Bacon eggs.
That sounds like a good breakfast. Have you ever tried that?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
One time I tried it.
Well, not you. You can't eat eggs. You're vegetarian.
I can eat eggs. I can't eat. I choose not to eat, but I do love.
I can do it. All right.
I definitely can.
Don't say I can't do it.
Don't tell me what I can do, can and cannot do.
I choose
not to eat it on purpose.
I just haven't figured out how yet.
It is delicious, though. I will not argue that.
There's a restaurant near me called Mess Hall in Los Feliz. Wonderful. But I'll do my morning walks around there because that's when they're cooking all their meats, and all of the meat smell is just wafted out into the street.
Whoa!
And it's just like I just like my toes barely touch the ground as I float along. It's fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
You have a jar out there. You're jarring it up and taking it home, taking it back with you.
Jarred up like a fart.
There's like wavy food lines through the air, and you're just floating.
Exactly. I just float through the lines.
It's like swim cops.
It's like swim cops.
Swim cops.
Wait, that turns directly into Lee's little cult salute.
That's our salute.
Swim cops.
Welcome.
It's all connected.
To cheese bags.
Yeah.
Cheese bags.
Cheese bag salute.
Cheese bags.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't do that. The cops
Swim cops are after you.
Yeah.
Quickly, get to dry land.
Yeah. Yeah. At least stop swimming around.
You'll get away. You just have to go on the land. Run from those swim cops, because they'll only swim.
Oh my God, Ray! That one's good.
Oh.
This might sound cheesy, but y'all are great.
Yes,
that was phenomenal. Cheese bag in for the win.
You have won. You have won the cheese wheel of the day.
Oh, that is a wonderful idea. I love a good cheese wheel.
Yeah, we should have like a cheese wheel that we can spin, and it leads us to our next topic or something.
Which is the rise of fascism across the world. What is the deal? doing it. Seriously though, what is the deal? Why is that happening?
Well,
I'm not so ordinary.
She's
Girl.
Ray's on a.
Oh my goodness! What?
Ray's on a cheese bender over here.
Dave, bender's not a kind of cheese.
I'm not your
Bender?
ordinary girl. I played a drum rim shot for that one. Yeah, the rise of fascism.
We can't be playing that. We can't be playing things like that.
We've got a rim shot.
Rim
right
job?
I just
Rim shot.
What's a rim shot sound like?
It's turning into a rim job now that I keep playing these rim shots.
This is more of a rim job.
Wait,
than a rim
okay,
shot.
because we can't hear it with your mouth, Dave.
No.
What
this
does
is
a
not
ring
the same.
shot sound like?
Yeah, give us one.
What's
You're
your
not getting-
interpretation of a rim
You're
shot?
not. You're not getting sound. You're not getting soundboard.
Mine's kind of like a pa-ting, like
fodder.
Like
that's a spittoon.
on the rim of the spittoon, though. It's a rim shot.
Okay.
It's your turn, Dave.
How do I
See,
be
we
more
all did it.
technical? How do I be more technical?
We did it, Dave. You gonna jump off this bridge or what?
Yeah. How's the water down there?
Oh, brought to you by Coke Zero. This episode.
Oh yeah. Here's a Mandela effect, actually. Everybody out there, I'm not advertising for Coke. We're not sponsored by Coke or anything, but it's never been called Coke Zero. Not once did Coke ever call it Coke Zero. Everyone colloquially calls it Coke Zero, but it's only ever been branded as Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Zero sugar. Really?
Sure.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Everybody's
That's
mind just
weird.
exploded.
That is weird.
I mean,
No. It's just what we call it. It's because that's what it is.
yeah.
It's Coke Zero.
It's Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Don't
Not
say it's
according to
not
Coke.
Coke Zero.
According to Coke, it's
I can't
Coca-Cola
believe it's
Zero
not
Sugar.
Coke Zero.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What?
He's back.
My world's collapsing with that news. Okay, I have a question. We have roughly 8 minutes or so.
And we
left
didn't
in
even
this
mention James
episode.
Cameron.
I can't tell if I'm playing that right now. I don't know. Chances are it's happening.
Should we wait for him to finish? I don't.
I have a question for the end of the episode for
Yes,
both
this
of
is
you.
for
This
discussion.
and for the cheese bags and for everyone listening. Write us with your answers.
We got
Just
about 8 to 10 minutes left of the
it's a
live stream.
philosophical question.
What's that?
The alien mothership enters our atmosphere one day,
What color?
right?
Very important.
Whatever color you can imagine, because it wants to appeal to you in particular. Everyone sees something completely different, but we all
I've ever
agree.
seen.
We all agree
Yeah.
that it's an extraterrestrial. And this loudspeaker comes on,
Yeah.
and they say a major event is going to occur on Earth 48 hours from right now. They don't say
Is
what
it-
the event is. They
Is
don't.
it
They
gonna be a
were,
Lady
It's a
Gaga
Taylor
concert?
Swift
they just
concert.
they just say
Oh, we went two different.
Taylor Swift. That's a better answer.
That is. It's just
that is a better
concerning why
answer.
you and me would.
yeah, you guys both went for that. No, a major event will occur in 48 hours. They don't say what the event is. They say you're welcome.
We want to happen.
That's Lee. You said it's it could
You
be
don't know.
anything
It could
I
be
want.
good. It could be bad. The
You said
alien.
anything I
Uh-oh.
want it to be.
Aristotle's gotten taken. So then the aliens say, "You're welcome to come with us,
Okay.
but you have to come within 48 hours."
Okay, but
These sound
is
like
it in
sexy
exchange
aliens.
for Taylor Swift tickets? Because I want to know.
They don't
I'm
tell you.
Swiftie.
They don't tell you if the event is good or not. You just have to go trust them and go with them, or
But they don't.
stay.
They don't also tell you that going with them is good or bad.
No.
Right. Why would these aliens
Do you go?
give us this choice? Like, is it?
That's
see,
you won't know that until you either make the choice.
I think I'm going to stick around for the.
Is
I like
anybody
sticking
else
around.
going with you, or it's just you?
It doesn't matter.
So you could bring other people with you.
And they make a mass announcement to everyone
Yeah.
on the planet.
Everyone
I
makes
see.
their own choice.
It's not individual. I
Every
gotcha.
single person on the planet has the choice to leave Earth within the next 48 hours, but they don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, and they know something's about to happen on Earth, but they don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What's the choice you make?
I'm gonna stick around.
You're staying
with my pals. We're gonna have like a block
Sandra
party,
stand.
but like an end of the world block party. But
Sandra
and maybe
staying.
that's the major event. You know, that's like see,
it could be
we're gonna
everybody
have a
gets $1
block
million.
party. Yeah.
Everybody
I don't
gets
know. I
free
think
Taco Bell.
I'd like to think that I would go.
You're gonna go with the aliens?
I'm there, Ray.
Ray says, yeah.
Even the probing sounds better than the crap. See, that's the thing is like,
That's true. Yeah,
I can't
I've seen
trust-
this. Yeah,
I can't trust that whatever this event is going to be good because historically, it's going to be bad. Whatever major event occurs on Earth, historically, not
doesn't
good.
benefit. Yeah,
Can we send somebody? Can we send
No.
people with you? No.
No, and then once they're gone for good. So you're either going with them and being probed, eaten, treated lovely. You don't know.
can it be all those things?
You don't know, Dave.
Well, here's my
Until
answer.
you've tried.
Here's my answer. I'm going wherever Taylor Swift goes.
Well, it turns out Taylor Swift has been an alien.
Is the
this whole
alien.
time. She's
snap.
ET, and they're actually coming to pick
Yeah.
her up. But she's like, this place sucks. We're making a deal.
After the
We can't
Globes,
give them
it
too
was
much.
after the Globes, wasn't it? She's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, after fucking Joe Coy, whoever the fuck
Jesus.
that guy is.
She said, I'm going to get the mozzarella out of here.
Oh! And that's the end of our show.
Roll the credits.
Everybody.
Roll the.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was brilliant. Oh, why aren't you hosting the Golden Globes?
I can't.
I didn't even watch the Golden Globes, but our theme music is playing now. 'Cause of
Oh,
the-
cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. I didn't watch the Golden Globes, but I heard it was crazy. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about that in the Roach Clips section.
I want to say happy birthday to Aristotle.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ari.
birthday, buddy. Happy
I
birthday
appreciate
to
that.
You. Happy
25
birthday
years
to
old.
you. 25.
Oh,
You can finally
all
rent a
right.
car.
And thank you guys for tuning in, Ray and Sandra, and we got Stony Spike in the chat. We got everybody here. Please take it into consideration to follow us on Patreon so you can watch the entire extended episode of the show. Because me,
getting
Lee,
crazy.
and Dave hang out here each week, and you can watch the replay or the video on demand on Twitch. Available probably right away. And also the episode gets dropped on YouTube at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every week. Check it out. It's so much fun.
Or
are
maybe
we
it
not having
doesn't.
fun? Are you not
We're
entertained?
gonna do it either way.
I know. Yeah, or maybe it's at 6 a.m. Look, when you're in a different time zone, 9 a.m. The thing doesn't.
Pacific
It
Standy.
follows
Pack
me.
Standy.
Pack Standy.
It follows
As we
me.
say.
Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Y'all are lovely and beautiful. And we're going to keep on talking over on the Roach Clips right after the show. See you there.
Bye. No,
I'm a big
waving?
boy.
We wave now
I'm a big
during
boy.
outro.
I'm just a real big boy.
I don't think that outro is going yet. Something tells me.
And we're back.